You know, have you ever stopped to actually think about what you are doing? And I'm not talking about the long term thinking, your long term plans. I'm talking about what you are doing right now. What were you doing before you stop to think about what you need to do, about your plans for the day? What are you doing right now? But what if I told you that there is actually two parts to your brain, and those two parts are responsible for how you think and what you do? The best way for me to describe these two parts of your brain is with this example. Imagine you and your friend go to your local fair, and both of you really want to go to the corners, but your friend has a different approach. Your friend wants to get through the maze as fast as possible. He wants to get it done with and move on to the next thing. So he goes in first and leaves you at the start. He goes in and he gets lost. He goes the correct way first, but then he trails off, goes to a dead end, comes back, goes to a different direction, goes to another dead end. He does all of this again and again and again until he finds his way out. But you take a different approach. Instead of rushing through the maze to get it done with, you decide to analyze, take your time, look at the map, and trace the correct way through. So while your friend is trying to get the maze done, you get the maze done the correct way. But you and your friend both get to the end no matter what. And this example is how your brain works. Your friend represents the quick thinking and the quick guessing side of your brain. It's the one that probably knows the answer and assumes that knows which way to go, assumes the answer to the question without any logical thinking. While you, representing your subconsciousness, know exactly what the answer is. But your friend or the first part of your brain takes control of your brain and responds first without talking to your subconscious first. Now, the reason why our first part of our brains seem to take control of everything inside of our brains, especially when we're in social groups, is because we want to be the first ones to have the right answers. And if we don't have the right answers, then we will not seem interesting, we won't have friends anymore, which isn't true, but that is how we think. But if you want a completely another video on social interactions and how people think about each other, then comment the word social in the comments and I'll know that you want that video. But this is just the first part of your brain, the one that makes assumptions. So what about your subconsciousness? Let's look at what your subconscious is.
Well,
a subconscious is something that that develops over time. It's all of the things that you have learned over your childhood. Well, the reason why we don't notice what we are doing is because it's our own habits. We have developed them. We do them every day. And so we don't notice them because we do them every single day. They have become a habit. But that doesn't mean we don't notice somebody else's habits, somebody else's subconsciousness. For example, you type one way, but another person may type a different way. And so that is their subconscious way of typing. They see your subconscious way of typing, and you see their subconscious way of typing. And that is all I have for this video. But if you liked how I laid out this video on subconsciousness, then you might like this video where I dive into another topic that you may not know about. And I'll see you over there.